shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? It's your boy Darkwing Dub, and I'm back with another one. You see what I got going on over here. It's finally official. They found their replacement for Gervonta Davis. And it's Anthony Joshua. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So, what we know is Friday, December 19th in Miami, Florida, we are getting Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul in a heavyweight boxing match. I repeat, a heavyweight boxing match.
Sensational.
Yeah, it is sensational because guess what? This is what everybody been looking forward to. Everybody been looking forward to seeing Jake Paul getting his wig split. If this is the same Anthony Joshua that put that beat down on Francis Ngannou, Jake Paul, you in trouble. You in trouble. This is what we all been waiting for. Jake Paul, you in trouble. Let me tell you something. Anthony Joshua is a real heavyweight. Now, I did see something on social media that said that Jake Paul said something about him and Anthony Joshua are friends. I just hope nothing fishy is going on, especially since they're friends. Let's just hope nothing fishy is going on because we all suspect that a lot of Jake Paul's fights have been fixed, to say the least, been fixed. So there are rules, right? So I got the rules. These are the rules. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fight rules are confirmed, right? It will be a pro fight. It will be a professional sanctioned fight, meaning this fight will go on each boxer's, I say that with quotations around Jake Paul until he does something, record. Now, to me, dude couldn't even go toe-to-toe with Tommy Fury. How the hell are you going to go toe-to-toe with Anthony Joshua? Anyways, it would be 8 3-minute rounds. I don't know why they chose 8 instead of like 12, 10, 12. Because Jake Paul can't go that long. I don't know. They will wear 10-ounce gloves, which is about average. 8, 10, 12 is typically the going range for a boxing fight. This is the one that gets me. Anthony Joshua cannot weigh over 245 pounds. I think he normally fights at about 255-ish. Will that be a problem for Anthony Joshua just to be at 245? Probably not. A dude is pure muscle. If you've seen him in a fight, dude is pure muscle. So nothing really to worry about other than the fact that depends on how heavy he goes into training camp, right? I mean, training camp is going to be what? A month and a couple days long? Because they're fighting on December 19th. So how heavy is he going into camp? If he hasn't already been training. Because I know Turki Al-Sheikh has said something about sometime in 2026 they're trying to set up a Tyson Fury versus Joshua fight, which people have been begging for that fight. They've both lost to Alexander Usyk. You notice that Jake Paul didn't call out Usyk. You notice Jake Paul didn't call out Tyson Fury. That's why I think there's. I hope for boxing there's no shenanigans on this because him and Anthony Joshua are friends. I hope. I hope not. I mean, it's sad that we have to look at it like that, right? Like, why do we have to look at it as let's hope nothing is just going on behind the scenes? Why does he want to fight Anthony Joshua? Why didn't he call out Usyk? Why didn't he call out Tyson Fury? He attempted to get under Francis Ngannou's skin, but I don't think he wanted that smoke either. Why didn't you call out Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder needs something to do. But you call out Anthony Joshua. Interesting. Now, Anthony Joshua's already calling his shot, though. Jake or anyone can get this work. No mercy. I'm about to break the internet over Jake Paul's face.
Sensational.
Yeah, that is absolutely sensational. Because we saw what Anthony Joshua did to Francis Ngannou. And mind you, Francis Ngannou is the same person that dropped Tyson Fury. Francis Ngannou is the same one who was actually in the fight with Tyson Fury. And we saw what Anthony Joshua did to Francis Ngannou. I mean, when I say he put him to sleep, Francis Ngannou with night-night. That boy was slept. We ain't see that happen in MMA. So if I'm Jake Paul, I'm like, why? This is a true heavyweight right here. This dude was a heavyweight champion. They've been wanting to see Joshua fight people like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury for years. And they couldn't even get that fight, but they get Jake Paul to fight? I hope I'm wrong, but something just doesn't smell right. I certainly hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because for boxing, because if this is fishy as I think it is, this is bad for boxing. It is real bad for boxing. But I get it. They want a super mega fight before 2026. But I don't know. I personally think that Anthony Joshua should win this easily. Should win this very easy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This should not even be close. Jake Paul should not even be in the same vicinity as Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua should completely destroy anything Jake Paul has going for him. As a real true boxer, real true heavyweight, Anthony Joshua should not allow this fight to go past, I'll say 3 rounds. I'll give him 3. It should not get to 8. It shouldn't. Now, will it? I guess it could, but it shouldn't. This should not even be close. I mean, if I am Anthony Joshua, I'm looking to end this in first round. In the first round, I'm looking to split his wig as soon as that bell rings. Get him out of there real quick. Get my pay and take my happy ass back to England. But a piece of me feels like something's fishy. I don't know why. So it just smells fishy to me. It smelled fishy with the Tank Davis too. It just didn't smell right. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah. My prediction is Anthony Joshua splits his wig one way or another. Makes it an easy fight. And goes back to England, the winner, with another win on his belt. And then Jake Paul goes back to looking for the next retired MMA fighter to fight. Some of y'all might disagree. No, I will say this. What Jake Paul, excuse me, what Jake Paul is doing has been good for boxing. It really has. I mean, think about some of the stuff that he's done. I mean, he's showcasing women's boxing. No other promotion is doing that. We've seen 3 great boxing matches between Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor because of Jake Paul. By the way, Amanda Serrano won those. I'm just saying. Jake Paul is putting that on. He's actually bringing more eyes to boxing compared, like, other than Terrence Crawford, Canelo, Usyk, and Tyson Fury. Who else is bringing eyes to boxing? Jake Paul has. So I will give him credit for that. I will give him credit for actually vouching for boxers already get paid an absurd amount of money. He's been pushing the UFC and Dana White. He's been at Dana White's neck for the pay of UFC fighters, to the point to where I believe this. He's fighting these retired UFC fighters to help them get paid. As much as we bag on him for doing it, he's helping them get paid. I will give him credit for that. I will. But now that he's stepping up into the big leagues, it's time for these fighters to start splitting his wig. It really is. But I will give him credit for bringing eyes to boxing. I love boxing. I really, really, really do. So I will give him credit for bringing eyes back to boxing, or helping bring eyes back to boxing. But Anthony Joshua will split that wig and take his happy ass back to England, get ready to fight Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, whichever one comes first. That's my prediction. I'll give him 3rd round knockout, Anthony Joshua. What y'all think? Scan that QR code up there. Show your boys some love. Show your boys at the Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle podcast some love. Until the next time, this is what I call a
flawless victory.
Absolutely. See y'all next time. Salute.